gain a Pharaoh point, and then if you will all let me know how many Pharaoh points you have.
10.
10.
6.
I forgot to pick an upgrade. I'll have to consider it.
It's a little more readable. Alrighty, would anybody like to recap us for last session?
We went to the cat tribe. Kind of touch based really with them to get a sense of so like basically the we went to the cat tribe because we needed to get the location of Marduk. I forget his name. It's an M name, right?
No.
No.
Grimalkin.
Oh boy,
He's literally the last entry in the
Grimalkin. It's the
NPCs.
mall part that stuck with me. Grimalkin.
Oh yeah, okay. I see the M. Yeah,
That's the in my mind that was like the M part of it. Yeah. Grimalkin. We go to the cat tribe to find because we need to find Grimalkin because Grimalkin can help us sneak in, find the old path, the hidden realm to get into the Western Forbidden Zone to rescue Hugh's dad, right? No, not Hugh's dad. I mean, it could be Hugh's dad. Could be in there. We don't really know, do we?
We never
was
know.
in trouble. It's all of our universal dad, true leader of the
It's
resistance.
the leader of the resistance.
Former leader, ex-leader of the resistance, former. There's new management.
Right.
We got the information.
Co-leader.
What's that?
The co-leader.
Co-leader. Yeah. New management. Co-leaders. What determines if you can be a co-leader seems a little nebulous, but you can be one. It turns out if you just say you are. Turns out you can just be it. We get the information, touch base with the cats, head to Grimalkin. Grimalkin ends up being like an experimented on because he escaped from the labs, the labyrinth. He can control fire. Like it's like he's been further mutated. Which begs the question: we don't really know what we know they experiment on us, but like to what end? Right? Is that one of the ends? Who knows? But he's gonna help us. He's gonna show us. I think the way in. Is he going to the cabin with us? Or is he just like
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if he was like, all right, that's the mountain. See ya.
No, he is going with you to show you the entrance into the labyrinth that is somewhere up there.
Yeah, we gotta make a climb. And I know that we have rope and grappling hook. Do we need second rope, second grappling hook? Do we just get second rope?
I mean, on the one hand, it can't hurt, right? On the other hand, like, I don't know that there's a general, like, maybe there's a general store where we can get rope, right? I don't know that that's...
Well, we have to pass through Cat Town again, right? Or sorry, we can, right? Because we're right there. I was thinking that they might have some, should we desire some.
Yeah, I mean, they might have some... They might. Like, I don't...
Might.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the maybe. I know they're like down on their luck, right? But they could have rope. Anyway, this is an episode about rope.
Yeah.
I do feel like excellent summation, but I feel like we glossed over one key factor here. Bartok 65 meeting the love of his life.
Yeah, we did have glue.
Yeah.
You did, in fact, huff glue with glitter, the
You forgot the
round,
girlfriend,
fluffy white
man.
cat.
Well,
You even
look,
knifed a note to her door saying that you'd be coming for her one way or another.
I'm coming for you. I know where you live.
Well, I mean, I think that seals it. We know who we're sending back into the cat tribe to get that grope and grappling hook, since you said you know where she lives.
I know where she lives. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a violation of the ceasefire, by the way, at all. This is not a violation.
No. You couldn't even construe it that way if you wanted to. You know.
I can't. No,
You couldn't. Yeah. Also,
you certainly
just
could. Sorry, go ahead.
just a related thing to that, like just funny to go from Gamma the drug addict to Bartok can't hold his own of anything and passes out immediately.
love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Don't forget you can re-roll at any point during this session, which we very often, very likely do forget about. But you certainly can go back to the cat habitat, to the cabins, to the ski cabins, although Grimalkin has made it clear he will go nowhere near there, that he has no willingness to go anywhere near the cat outpost, as he feels largely betrayed by the cats,
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll hang out with
even
him.
though he definitely totally set a dude on fire with his brain the last time he was there.
It happens to the best.
Yeah. We have rested, right?
Yes, it is the morning. You all had crashed at Grimalkin's little trailer hidden just on the edge of the forest, not far from the main road. Well, a couple hundred yards, I guess. So a decent hike, actually, from the main road that winds its way through the cat habitat, down through the dog habitat, and eventually to the main gate of Paradise Valley.
How much
It
food does
is
everybody have?
Kind of
I
root
mean,
around the
well,
track.
more accurately, like I'm pretty sure I've got enough food for this trip. Well, I think I better have enough food for this trip, but I've only got a day's worth of water.
I think I got some water right. Yeah. I open a jug. It's like kind of scummy. Kind of like it looks more like a terrarium in there. You know, like pond water.
Right.
Mm.
Herb, how much water do you have?
I got 4 days worth.
All right, well, mechanically, can we scoop up snow and jam it in her thing, or is that not functionally getting water?
that would not functionally be getting water, but
Okay.
in terms of timing,
Mhm.
Grimalkin has said that it'll take at least 6 hours to get to the top of the Western Mountains and to get to the peak cabin.
Mhm.
It could take longer depending on the exact circumstances, the weather, the climb, all of that jazz, but you're not looking at something that's going to take you a week.
Okay.
I mean, if it does, something's gone horribly
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Or horribly right. I mean, we don't know.
All right. Well, I mean, now that I think about it, I don't really know why I'm asking. It's not like I've got room to carry much else anyway. So, um, yeah, I guess let's head back to the cat tribe. See if they've got extra rope or an extra grappling hook. I can't imagine any more of that would hurt. And then we can head out. We'll head back here, pick you up, Grimalkin, and we'll head up to the cabin. Does that sound like a plan?
Be here. Just burning daylight.
All right, well, yeah, let's make this quick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Take you an hour or so to get back to the cat cabins, but
Mhm.
it's quiet enough. They're a little surprised to see you, but Nightclaw just says, "Did you find? I guess you didn't find Grimalkin then."
Oh no, we found him. We're going on trip up the mountain.
Yeah.
To that end, we were wondering if you had any extra rope or maybe a grappling hook or maybe both.
What we've got? What do you got to trade? We can't just.
Yeah.
Supplies are scarce since we're still fighting the Watchers and still fighting the rats. Does her very best not to look over at Bartok.
Let's see. We got a couple doses of booze here. Yeah, yeah. You like booze?
Grace. That rat's on fire.
Well, I mean, if that's really what you're looking for, I think I can do you better than the booze. I got a jerry can here filled with gasoline.
Oh, shit.
Her eyes just sort of go wide. Yeah, rope and a grappling hook coming right up. Somebody go find rope and I don't care if you have to make a grappling hook. Just go find it.
Sure, you don't want the booze?
Trade.
That was really about it. That's really all I wanted was the rope and grappling hook.
Are we? They're usually like in a place. Are we in a building at the moment with them?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I just step out and I'm just kind of like looking around, but I am trying to keep an eye out to see if I see glitter in the crowd.
Make that scout check.
Okay.
I will say, like, you step out. You're not too far from your friends or anything, but like you on your own, you start getting some real nasty looks. Like
Um,
they know you're cool, but you're still a rat.
yeah, yeah, it's okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Ooh, nope.
You do have that
Nope,
free
nope, nope.
reroll.
Oh, I do have a free
You
reroll,
have a
but
free
here's the thing.
reroll.
I think I'm gonna make it to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean you're gonna hold that for when it's actually useful?
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I might. I like this relationship is very early, We gotta let it simmer.
Summer. Okay. We can make mistakes like that. We can let things
You
go.
you're pretty sure you see her just for a moment, but somebody walks between the two of you, and she's just gone.
Yeah, I like dart through the cats for a bit on my hand, like on down on all fours a couple times, and then
Get
yeah,
stepped on a few
disappears.
times.
Yeah, a couple squeaks, a little.
Yeah.
What? Where you going? I'm scampering
Some of
here.
those may have been intentional. It doesn't do damage, but it does hurt. But yeah,
Look
after
around in the crowd left and right, feel I've lost her, and realize I've lost myself, and start trying to figure out where I am to get back.
fortunately you do find yourself walking suddenly next to a person with rope and grappling hook, and sort of you can realize you can just follow them, that they're heading to where your friends are currently speaking to Nightclaw. Nightclaw just kind of gestures over at the cat coming in with rope and grappling hook. It's about all we can spare. I kind of feel like we still owe you some, so if you make it back from the trip and you need something, just swing on by.
um, I
If there's
I know,
something else you need.
yeah, I know something else that could even this trade up. I think give it a day or so, since we're going to be traveling with Grimalkin, but in a couple days you should send a few people out to Grimalkin and try and patch things up.
I'm going to call for a dominate roll on that one, because that is exceptionally unlikely. All right.
Dominate.
Your rank is...
My rank is 8.
Huge.
Okay.
Bro, he's getting up there. He's gonna hit the double digits soon.
Sure is. Nightclaw is actually still above you, though. Nightclaw
Yeah.
is a 10. So that is
Okay.
a -2 modification. Your opponent definitely has more people
Yeah.
on her side, given that she is surrounded by the bulk of her entire tribe.
Yeah.
And what you're asking for is not good. Not good. But you have helped your opponent. You have helped Nightclaw in the past. So overall, we're looking at a -3 modification.
Okay.
You think you got that, bro?
So -3 skill dice from
Okay.
your
So
normal.
there's
This is my tribe leader, man. I gotta ride with her.
You count as +1 to her. That's what you're saying. As for you're part of her retinue.
Hey,
so I'm gonna
have y'all
roll
been
the
exiled in this game before? I don't want to be the first one.
Ted, how do you want me to do this? Do you want me to just roll add the 3 skill dice to my dominate roll, or do you want me to roll the dominate and then roll 3 skill dice?
How much dominate do you normally have skill wise?
2.
Okay, so at -3, you're only rolling one. So just roll your normal. We'll
Uh-huh.
ignore the right skill die, but the other skill die can only count against you.
Okay. Gotcha.
Boom, chakalaka.
Okay.
Nothing so far.
Okay.
You want to push?
Are you a pusher? Are you a pusher?
Do you push this?
No. Push a T? Are you there?
He's
I'm
not
gonna give it.
enough
I'm
push for
gonna
his
give it a
game.
shot. Why not? I'm gonna give it a shot.
Wow. Wait, which
Okay,
one's
hold
good?
on. Those are good. Those are both good successes, but she does get a chance to resist with sense
Yeah,
emotion.
absolutely. And I am not gonna be. I'm not gonna push it a third time. That's plenty.
Unless.
That's all you need, though. That's all you need, though.
No, I would not.
Well, I mean, the green one can only count against him.
Right.
Yeah. But that yellow one could.
Right. It could. It could.
It could.
And the way this is going to break is that would have been the determining factor had I done it.
Yeah,
No, bro, you already got it.
you got it though.
You see her sort of eye you and look around. There are a couple like really just bewildered faces among the cats around you all as Nightclaw looks at you, looks down at the gas. I'll give it some thought. We're really we'll see. I can't make any promises. We got a lot going on right now, but maybe not in the next couple days, but at some point.
That's the best I could ask for. I appreciate you having an open mind about it. And hey, if you think about it, well, first of all, he's not nearly as crazy as you said he was. He's angry, but a lot of trauma, having been taken by the Watchers and them doing whatever they did to him. Right, but crazy, nah, doesn't seem like it. At least not now. And hey, if you can patch things up and reintegrate him into the tribe, imagine how helpful someone with those sort of skills might be in your war with the rat tribe. Anyway.
I don't think I haven't thought about it before, but he
No, I
set someone
appreciate
on
it.
fire and killed them with his mind over an argument.
Yeah.
It's kind of a hard one to like,
I mean, by all rights,
I understand.
We'll see.
I understand. In any event, thanks for the rope and the grappling hook. Here's the jerry can of gas.
Good luck with your trip.
Yeah, thanks.
You're going up you're going up with him? I thought maybe you had some thoughts about this whole resistance thing coming back.
Oh nah, man. Kind of. It was an investment. It's an investment situation. Plus, like some of the girls that you see around the fucking Paradise Valley, gorgeous. Oh, there's this one rabid woman, beautiful. Wanna miss her every day. She's dead.
What?
Yeah, she's fucking dead, man. Those fucking rabbits are insane. They're fucking insane. I gotta talk to you about this when I come back. But like,
Okay.
yeah, it's fucking wild over there.
All right, Cassius, be safe.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm ready to get the fuck.
Anything else to do in the cabin village before you head back over to Grimalkin's trailer?
Do I stab another knife in the door as a funny bit?
Nice.
How many knives do you have?
Enough. No, I
Do
certainly
you stab the same knife with a new note?
Oh, no, I do not.
Just adding another note on top. P.S.
A bigger knife.
Who's carrying the second rope and grappling hook?
I can.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Aren't you like the pack master?
What's that?
Aren't you like the pack master?
I am, but it would Like I can carry one of the two, but not both. The jerry can of gas weight is 1, and the rope and grappling hook each have a weight of 1.
Mm. Yeah.
And
You've
I don't
been
have the full extra slot.
yeah. You've been holding a lot of stuff.
I got you.
Excellent.
Going from Franklin to this character is so fun.
Carry weight wise, you mean?
Yes,
you mean?
man.
Yeah. Feel strong back.
I can just do whatever I want. I feel like, man, I got the back of a guy.
Meanwhile, in Deadlands, it's like
Oh no, I gotta put my gun down because I'm 0.5 overweight.
yeah.
Oh,
Are you
but I'm
sure you can
under the
hold that many
minimum strength.
bullets?
I'm under the minimum strength, so I'm a fucking chad, and I got a -1 to my shooting roll.
Yeah. Hey, you could up your strength if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go get Grimalkin and get to the mountain.
Another hour sees you back to his cabin. He's got a shoulder bag, basically, like a sling bag packed. I hope you've got warm coats, because it's gonna get real cold going up that mountain.
Mhm. All right, we gotta get it. I still got a good amount of fur on me. I'm doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got this sweet coat. Got some boots. Ready for the trek.
Bartok is kind of sweating in his beetle mail.
The start of the trip is relatively easy. You are traveling through forest, and the forest slowly thins out. The trees that remain are becoming dusted with white snow, and the ground getting steeper and steeper beneath your feet as you begin to climb the western mountain towards Peak Cabin. Grimalkin, for his part, does not seem to show any signs of slowing. Like, this is a trip that, even if he hasn't done it a lot of times, seems probably kind of burned into his mind as he starts leading you generally north and eastward towards the cabin. After the first hour, I will need each of you to make an endurance roll. Mechanically speaking, this will take at least 6 hours, and you'll need to roll an endurance check after every hour of travel.
Excellent.
Is this a endurance check to endure a harsh zone trek?
Yes, your coat bonuses will apply. Remember, you only get the gear bonus from one item at a time.
I think the coat. I think a coat helps against cold.
Mhm.
Right? Is this a cold thing or an endure? Is this the same thing? Could boots offer a different worded bonus than coat? Right.
I think
Boots
boots
is
are for like long treks.
right. Boots is +1 to endure a harsh zone trek, and then
Coats is +2 against cold.
yeah, +2 to endure severe
Okay,
cold.
I see what you're saying. This is more of a case of trek, so this would be more boots
This
than
is
coat.
boots. Got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
boots.
So gear
As you
guys.
begin to ascend the mountain, the conditions will change. It will be less about marching, and it will be more about enduring
Cool.
the cold and being able to actually brave the elements of the mountain.
Yo, I
All
miss
right.
Gamma's super boots you made already. Ooh, I super do. I do not push that. Actually, free reroll. I'm making it up this mountain.
I can give you one.
Oh, I do make it up the mountain.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
as opposed to pushing, if either of you can spare an
I got
endurance
one to
roll.
spare, man.
Yeah, fantastic. Because with only
We can't
3
do
strength, I don't want to push it and take damage on the first of 6 rolls.
yeah, yeah.
I am doing this only because Grimalkin is on this scene and not the other scene.
Yeah,
No
of
problem.
course.
Yeah. I
Not
gave
the
up my
Grimalkin.
girlfriend for the mounted voice. Just want to let it be known. I gave up the free reroll.
Shut up, man.
The mountain calls and I must answer.
And you did.
I gave up my girlfriend for the mountain. That is a hell of a sentence.
Yeah.
That is the plot of the current manga I'm reading right now. So
That's funny.
Excuse me. Grimalkin picks his way back and forth across the steepening slopes of the foot of the western peak. It is not a great journey, and as the ground begins to steepen and your steps become shorter distance and higher stepping, trying to avoid the last of the roots of great trees and giving way into the scree that gathers at the bottom of a mountain, passing over that loose ground and into the mountain proper. At this elevation, the air is beginning also to thin, and so as you are making your way, uh, coming to the end of that first hour, things are not great, you know.
I don't know
Hugh,
what does that mean?
you kind of start to flag for a little bit.
Mhm.
Chip, you're there is a moment of there is a moment where Chip is very clearly caught up on something, trips, stumbles, slips down, just in time to sort of grab Hugh under the shoulder and help bring him up the mountain. Grimalkin does keep up his pace, but shows no real but shows no real intention of stopping and and making sure you all are keeping up with him. In fact, he just sort of doesn't even look back. Just sort of calls out, "Watch your step. We're gonna keep going up. It's gonna get steep."
this guy's a professional.
Bartok is like it's like he hasn't quite fitted the armor right, so he's not like he's moving very kind of stiffly right in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, hampering my movements.
Successfully handled. If you all want to make another endurance roll.
Is this the same kind of roll?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, God. Having a rough time.
Yo, I got one to spare, baby. I got
Yeah.
you, my brother.
Thank you.
Yes, you're good.
Yeah.
By the end of the second hour, you have fully moved into the lowest. Well, you are moving successfully towards the middle of the base of the mountain base, not towards the peak, not to where you're going to actually have to start climbing. This is still a hike, but the temperature has dropped precariously. It is starting to get cold. You can see your breath. The way is less hampered by roots and rocks and now more by the deepening snow, which is making it harder and harder to climb, making your boots heavy with wetness and just the air biting at your lungs.
I'm sorry. Were you saying something, Ted? Because it sound if you were, I don't hear you where you were breaking up.
I saw the Jane's Addiction Mountain Song post. I said nice. Anything you all are doing while you are marching? It is, again, it's been a couple hours, with the hours spent going to and from the cabin village. It is approaching, it is almost noon. The sun is kind of high above you. It is reflecting off all the snow around you. It is dazzling and it is blinding.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. I take out my muck water and begin like gulping it down.
Filthy freak.
He's a strange fucking guy.
Ugh. Yeah, that hits the spot. What are we doing? Climbing the mountain.
Yeah.
Can I make can I just make a scout check to see if I can like find a little like a little shortcut, a little path of like, hey, we could go this way, you know?
You can certainly try. I feel like this will probably be at least a -1 modification, since you've never really been to this area before. But
For sure. Okay. I have a 1 in it, so
we just
I'll just
ignore
roll
the skill
2.
then.
Yeah, hang on. I'll just roll 2 base die. Roll plop plop. No. You're right. I definitely have not been here before.
No. You're like, hey, we could go around. You're making suggestions, and Grimalkin, after a little while, is just like, yeah, keep in mind, I'm the one that knows the way, and you see a little spit of fire at the end of that sentence, as if to punctuate the fact that Grimalkin really just doesn't want to be doing this.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm just trying to help.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chip.
yeah.
Chip, you got a little moss or algae or muck or something on the side of your mouth there from your water, I think.
Oh, thanks. I rub my face, sniff it, and eat it.
Okay. Yeah, no, you got it. That's great. Well done.
Oh, let me know if you
Bonnie,
see
what
any
are you
more. It's
doing?
good stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry,
yeah.
dog. 2 hours have passed. The sun is high. The sun is blinding, but your trek continues. If you would make another endurance roll.
For trekking.
No, this is for cold at this point. So if you have a
Excellent.
jacket
We'll
or
switch
anything,
over to
that will
jacket.
provide its gear bonus.
If Hugh, I know I asked you this
Yeah.
before, but are you wearing the armor I made for you, or are you wearing different armor?
I am wearing the armor you made for me.
Okay. Then the armor gives cold resistance equal to its armor rating.
Oh, so I think that's 2 more.
It probably is 2 more.
Yeah. Holy shit. All right, let me roll.
I
2
know, it's
more
pretty
gear
good.
dice. Yeah.
We're in a scenario where it works, it functions.
Yeah.
Outside of this, it doesn't.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh,
Cassius, do you have any sort of equipment bonus that you should be rolling, like from a jacket or something?
no, but I did want to do this, right?
Mhm.
I have the furry animal power, and it says you can spend 1 FP to avoid rolling to resist the effects of cold weather.
Oh, damn.
Alrighty. You spend your feral point and roll 1 base die, please.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy,
Okay.
this is
I go bad shit.
this is not the great time for this to happen. Go ahead and roll 1 more base die.
I go bad shit.
Oh boy. Your animal side takes over, and you totally lose focus on what you are doing. Instead, you express a typical animal behavior for your species, such as licking your fur if you're a cat, or scurrying away with some food if you're a rat. Very embarrassing. The effects last for D6 minutes. You refuse to take commands during this time.
He
D6 minutes?
He preens for
D6
a few
minutes,
minutes.
not hours.
Okay.
So this is a
Okay.
very
Whew,
short
Good.
effect.
Yeah.
You lucked out, honestly, because most of the others are D6 hours.
Yeah, that's why I immediately was like, holy shit.
Hell yeah.
How many minutes? How many minutes?
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Nice.
Good time.
Nice.
What is Cassius doing for the full 6 minutes while your animal side has taken over in an attempt to stay warm?
In an attempt to stay warm in 6 minutes. Fuck, what would this cat be doing? In the weirdest way possible, I he's gonna like try to dig. He's gonna like try to dig and make like a little divot for himself and put like his hockey pads above him as like shelter from the wind for a minute. So I'm basically just I'm digging up a little hole and undressing in front of you guys while I try to.
What's he doing? What? Oh, come on!
Meanwhile, I am going to push my roll. The
I'm
second
happy to
and
be,
third gear dice are already failures, so it will break at least 2.
oh my god.
Are these rolls that, because it's to resist cold, are we allowed to like use our successes to help someone?
Yes, you can still spend successes helping people.
Adam, do you want to let me roll and then see if I can
Oh yeah,
help you?
I thought you had already rolled. Sorry.
I had not yet, and I'm gonna roll big because of my Skinner talent and the beetle I killed.
Yeah, get there.
Well,
6
yeah,
gear
well, we
dice.
killed.
Yeah, look at this.
Okay, Adam, I don't
Yeah.
know if I can help you.
Yeah, it looks like no.
Not looking
So
too good.
Ultimately, here's the thing: if one of you fails,
Mhm.
you all have to then decide whether to either leave that person or to wait another hour. Like the cold will catch up to you. You will
Oh,
essentially
yeah, I kick him off the
lose the
mountain.
progress for the hour.
Let's lose his dead weight. I kick you off the mountain.
Mechanically speaking,
Fun.
you lose the hour, but
Yeah.
then you would be able to
at the
continue
risk
on
of
after
making this way worse, I'm going to push it.
Okay. Does that correspond,
No,
or is that?
I'm still missing 2 gear dice, and unfortunately, that success is in one of the gear dice that was already a failure. So, the first of these 2 gear dice is also already a failure.
I mean, you had 2 failures. We could have
Yeah.
just said that the 2 you didn't roll were the 2 failures.
Oh,
So,
all right. Yeah, I'll certainly take that so that I just bust this thing by 2.
yeah. You're that does decrease your actual armor rating. So your
Yep.
armor drops from 4 to 2.
Yep.
But with the 6-minute delay waiting for Cassius, the cold begins to really set in, and
Yeah.
pulling your armor around yourself, finding a spot to wait out this feral instinct that Cassius is experiencing. You take a small tumble, rip your armor, but by the time you catch up, Cassius is good to go.
Fix this
Man,
jacket.
that could have been real bad.
Yeah.
With the wording of furry, do I have to roll for the code again?
So basically, the way that animal powers work is if I call for a roll for something. So in this case, I'm calling for a cold to resist cold.
Yeah.
As part of your trekking. You can, instead of rolling, just opt to automatically succeed by spending the feral point for furry. You still have to roll to check for,
See if you go feral.
see if you go feral, check for that sort of feral effect. But it allows you to essentially not roll at all.
Okay. Okay.
Now, this is not a true test to fully resist. Like, this is not, failure on one of these rolls does not involve hypothermia, which is actually a condition in Gen Lab Alpha where you have begun literally freezing. It's not um, because this is more representative of an extended trek. Your power still applies. You can still ignore that, but like I said, the consequences, mechanically speaking, are instead of going through the whole hypothermia checklist, taking damage, yada yada yada, it just delays you an hour. Essentially, you are forced to find a place to shelter as the elements come bearing down on you. Now, in this case, you have all succeeded or ignored the roll, although there has been a little bit of damage, not damage taken, but harm done to gear and feral point spent. But I believe that was third hour. Yeah, third hour is past.
Halfway there, guys.
Halfway there. We're doing good.
Yeah.
You are in fact doing fairly well. Grimalkin seems to be in as good of spirits as you have ever seen him, especially given where he is taking you. The sun has passed its zenith. It is no longer, I mean, it's still bright, and it's actually kind of closer to you, given that you all are on the western side. But enough time, it'll be dipping behind the mountain, so things will darken. You won't have to deal with this. Wait, it's way too early for the sun to be darkening. The wind begins to whip all around you as you are traveling along a fairly wide path. The effort of climbing has not yet begun, although you can see that it is not. You are running out of road. You are running out of walkable path and will soon be forced to climb. You are actually in the process of preparing rope, preparing grappling hooks, Grimalkin sharpening a few ice, like what looks sort of like an ice pick, when the wind begins to really whip in earnest and the light dims very quickly, the cold begins to bite even harder, kind of going through your clothing, even your worst jackets. And you can see not far above you, just now crossing over the mountain. At first, a few snowflakes, not anything unusual for the trek that you have had. But then more, and it's wet, and it is miserable as an ice storm begins to whip up around you. Grimalkin just shouts, "Ice storm! We gotta find somewhere!"
Follow me. I know the way.
Let's go. Know the way where?
This way.
Where are we going?
As the
Plunging.
storm begins to settle around you, like I said, visibility is gone. The air is cold. The snow very rapidly shifts from small flakes to larger wet flakes that soak into your clothing to a flurry of snowflakes so deep and so thick that you struggle to see, and the wind so strong you struggle to move. Then you begin to feel the shift from snow to ice. And this is all in a matter of minutes as you all are basically breaking your preparations to climb and instead shifting to find somewhere to hide. You will each take 1 point of strength damage, which you can resist with armor, as you are pelted with chunks of ice roughly the size of a golf ball. Malkin takes a smack right across the face. You can see it drawing blood. He kind of grunts. There's no way. There's no way we can climb in this. We're gonna have to.
Hunker down.
I engage beetle mode in the armor. How do you
If you
resist?
have armor, you can roll to resist the damage.
Cool. It's just your armor rating, right?
Just roll your armor rating in gear dice.
Ooh.
Chip, you take
I'm
1
gonna
point of
break.
damage. Cassius, you take 1 point of damage. Grimalkin has also taken a point of damage. Hugh, you take a point of damage.
Can you push this?
You cannot push an armor roll.
Okay.
Nobody rolled any booms. When you roll to soak, if you roll any ones and you do not soak all the damage, your armor rating drops for every 1 on the dice.
Ted, does
Nobody's
this
armor
count
has-
as you shooting me?
It does not.
Okay.
I mean, for the purposes of what?
To activate my small ability if somebody shoots me, but just checking.
Let me check small, because if it's
It certainly
basically
does not it certainly does not mean getting hit with ice.
you can activate this. You are very short, thin, and very active.
It says when an
Activate power
enemy
when
shoots you, and
succeeds
I
in a
mean
roll.
you're
Okay.
the enemy to me right now.
Yeah,
So-
no.
Okay.
I see what you're going for, but no,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
afraid that will not.
That's what I thought.
The ice storm will pass. In some, it will eventually pass, but you don't know how long it will take. You can try to fight to fight through it. You will continue to take damage every hour until the storm has passed, and continue to have to endure both the ice storm and then make whatever your climbing attempt is. You can try to find somewhere to hide and wait it out. You can try to build somewhere to hide and wait it out. What is the plan?
I mean, I think rolling twice is how we die on this mountain.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Considering I've rolled 4 times and have not had one success,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we got to find a spot. So
Yeah. I think it's possible, but I think it's also how we die. Yeah, it's trying to find a spot then.
If you would like to make a I guess each of you can make a no nature roll. There will be a -2 modification because right now the storm makes this exceptionally difficult.
right.
You can either roll individually, or if you'd like to assist someone, you can do that as well.
I'll
You said this is
I'll roll mine.
roll
So
mine
I
too?
have to roll 2 dice that go against me on a success, right? If
What
you're at
is
2
your
and you
no
have
nature?
-2.
If you have 2 points of no nature and there's a -2 modification, you simply roll no skill dice. You'll roll just your base dice.
No, your base dice is 2. So if I'm at -2, that means I have 2 that are going to count
Oh,
against
yes.
me.
If you have no ranks in no nature, then you would
Yeah.
roll 2 skill dice and they can only count against you.
All right.
But
Okay. I
not a
don't
skill
know
die,
anything.
but
Well,
here's the thing.
I just separated them, so it's the same thing.
I see skill dice and gear dice on your no nature roll.
I separated it so I would know that these count against me and are not confusing me, but they have confused the table in an effort to not.
I'm just going to say that I was just going to say a skill die doesn't have anything in the one. So if you were to push, you would be able to roll both skill dice, not just the one. Meaning your push button here would not work because it thinks you're trying to push a gear die. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still this. It's still nothing.
It is that. I'm just saying if you wanted to push, and that's entirely
Which I
up
do
to you.
not.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Are you rolling yourself, Oni? Yeah.
I was rolling to support you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if you're gonna help somebody, you don't have to roll. You just give them
Oh
a
no.
modification.
Oh yeah, I'm giving you +1, buddy. You got
Okay.
this one.
So with
Vulcan
a
will also assist, so that will counter out the penalty.
okay, so I'll just roll straight, and there's no penalty. Yeah.
One success, all you need.
Yeah. Over there, it looks like the snow's piling up, but we can knock it out of the way. There's sort of an overhang. We can huddle up underneath it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck it, we're on it.
Hell yeah.
You huddle up under an overhang. The ice actually begins to sort of build up, kind of a weird wall, kind of closing you in this overhang and cutting off the worst effects of the storm. Grimalkin. Well, you know,
Cassius, you notice Bartok is like pressing against you. It's kind of like snuggling his head a little bit into your fur.
What are you doing?
What's that? Hey,
What
you
what
good?
is this? What is this?
What's what?
Why are you like this close?
I mean, it's either here or out there.
This can't feel good. I'm wearing hockey pads, man.
No, your fur's pretty soft. It's nice.
Are you, are you reaching to my hockey pads to get to our bird?
Yeah, I guess.
The hockey pads don't cover like your arms or your. Well, I guess unless you're wearing goalie pads.
I mean, he has like stuff on, you know.
You know, it's just like, yo, you fucking weirdo, man.
I'm imagining that there's exposed fur in places because you're an animal, but maybe there's not.
I'm like this. I just think the areas. I think it's I feel like you like
You think
in
the
there,
areas where there would be exposed fur are problematic?
like you're on my pits, man. Like you're on my.
Hey, you know what? I should have checked the lore. I should have checked the lore ahead of time.
Now, like you're a grown ass rat, like gripping my my armpit, man. Like, what is this?
Well, you were scratching yourself earlier. I thought maybe you had fleas. You know.
You thought I had fleas?
I mean, maybe you do.
I,
You know. How do you know unless you check?
I clean myself pretty regularly. I don't know if y'all rats do that, but that's just the thing.
Okay, we know you cleaned yourself for a while back there.
Hey, hey, y'all, Lord forbid, Lord forbid, right? Lord forbid, I want to be clean. You guys were good anyway. It didn't matter.
While you all are talking, Grimalkin has pulled a couple pieces of just wood out of a pack, and with his mind sets a small fire. I I don't have much. If the storm lasts too long, we're gonna have to find some way to stay warm.
No,
This'll
that's real smart.
this'll only last us a little bit. I mean,
Can't you just keep doing it?
something to
I only
burn.
heard two words.
I can make the
Burn.
fire, but I can't. I can't. I gotta. I gotta have
You can
something to
make a
burn.
bigger fire. Bigger fire.
What am I supposed to burn? I can burn you. You want me to burn you?
Yeah, I didn't say me, man. You can burn. I'm gonna point
I
out
didn't.
that the
I didn't. I didn't say me as you're nudging your head towards Chith, who's nuzzling up to you.
the man holding my armpit.
Um, the flames last for about an hour before Grimalkin is desperately rooting around in his pack to see if there is more wood to be found.
I will
And
also
there is not.
scavenge through my pack to see if I've got
Okay.
anything in there that can add to the fire. Yeah. Here, it looks like this will burn for at least a little bit.
I'll get you another 2 hours or so. So it is.
If we're going to be in here that long, I'm going to use my mechanic skill and try and fix my coat.
Okay.
Fixing the code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, that'll do it.
That'll
I
do
believe
it.
each point restores a point of your
That's
armor.
exactly it. So back up.
Hell yeah.
You all are in a small area. We're talking no more than 10 by 10 at best. Well, really, it's probably more like 5 by 5. There is a small fire. It is a little bit claustrophobic You don't have a lot of room to move without going into the flames. The ice is still just pelting the ground all around you. And more than once, there is not just ice, but you can see it dislodging bits of rock and scree that slide down the mountainside. It is not pleasant. It has been. Is there anything you want to do during those first 3 hours other than Hugh repairing your jacket? Grimalkin, for his part, is pacing. He is looking like he is both worried and a little kind of questioning why he got here. Could have just stayed. Could have just stayed in my trailer. Could have just didn't have to come back up this mountain, going back towards the labyrinth. Who does that?
Let's see. Guys, okay, I came up with a new move name right now, right? And in spite of everything, creativity found me. The Catalan. The cat. Fuck. You get it because of avalanche, but I'm a cat, so it'd be like Catalan.
Yeah, Catalanche. Yeah, all right.
Catalan.
Hit him with the old Catalanche.
And then it's like I just fucking drop people, you know?
Oh, it's a drop kick.
Yeah, fucking drop kick. And it's the Catalan 'cause I'm launching all of myself at it, like you know, coming down on them like an avalanche.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Anybody want a
Yeah.
knife? I want to make a knife.
Wait, what you say about knife?
Hey, you want one? I want to make one.
Oh, I mean, look, I'll take a knife. Yeah, I like knives. You know, the easy to hide, easy to throw.
Shit. Wait, do I have the material for it? Hold up. Raw materials like scrap or wood. Oh,
If you
my
had wood.
you got some wood I can use, man. I gotta make a knife.
Oh, I mean, I think there was using some wood for the fire. Yeah, just take some of that.
Oh, okay.
Reach in, grab a chunk of the end. You know, grab a piece of log. One half of it is still burning. You sort of knock the embers off of it.
You know, honestly, being all cramped up in here kind of reminds me of home.
Mind you, a fucking home.
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty roomy, honestly. But, you know, get a couple more rats in here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Probably fit like another dozen or two.
Another dozen or two. Okay. Whatever the fuck you say, man. Look at this shit's already cramped.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, it wasn't all bad with Fink, you know. Things is pretty good for the rats, but, eh, you know, I kind of do my own thing.
Who are you sizing up?
Oh, I was making a durable knife.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so you can actually use it. You can actually use this more than
Yeah.
once.
Heck. It's just so it's like a normal knife.
Yep. Base
Insane.
knife.
Do you make it in any like? Does it have like a distinct shape or design or anything?
Oh man, I think it's very, I feel like it's very how you expect it to be, very prehistoric, like jagged edge rocks, like the two rocks that have been smashed together to create like the knife's edge.
Hell yeah.
I think the only thing different that you actually got like what's the end of a knife? Like the very end of it, where it's like the little bump, the little I forgot what
Um,
it's
Talk
called.
about the pommel.
Yeah, the pommel. I think like that's like you see like the very beginnings of what a pommel would look like in the wood.
cool. Dark Knight, a wicked blade.
I'm trying to keep us in that situation where we don't know what the fuck this shit really is yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I take the blade, handle it a bit. You see, Bartok is, he seems well comfortable with a knife. I slide it into where the other knife used to be. Now I have two knives again.
Good blade, good blade. I think that's what's happening during that time.
The storm. I'm sorry. No, the fire crackles, giving off warmth. The bits of wood that Grimalkin and Hugh have provided as fuel beginning to darken and then turn to coals and embers, which then begin to peter out, and with it, the last of your warmth. It's been about 3 hours, and the storm continues to rage on. Grimalkin looks around at all of you, and uh, this could go real wrong. So even the storm keeps going. Even when it's over, we might find ourselves in kind of a tough climb. But well, I can do this for now. And you see him put his hands together and closes his eyes and just begins to concentrate. And as he does, he begins
Oh
to
shit.
radiate heat and warmth. It's not a fire. There is no light. And as the fire dies out and the winds and the snow and the ice still blows around you, it begins to darken in this small area, this small refuge you have on the side of the mountain. An hour goes by,
Yeah, I
another
snuggle up
hour.
next to the man. Also, Ted, it's been 4 hours now, 5 technically. Um, I eat a ration of food and heal my strength.
I was just about to say, if you have not been doing something, you have the ability to eat a ration to heal. Those of you who have done something um, will have that opportunity in another couple hours. There is ultimately this storm lasts for 6 hours. The mountain just doing its best to freeze you, to blind you, to send you spiraling down all the way back to the cat habitat, to break you on the stones. Your refuge grows a little smaller as the time passes, as the ice begins to build up, as the heat that Grimalkin radiates is, and it's not, I mean, it's simply put, it's not a fire. It's keeping the area warm enough to not have to endure the worst of the cold around you. But you can see by the end of the second hour the toll that this is taking on Grimalkin. Mechanically
This
speaking,
oh, go on.
I was going to say, mechanically speaking, much like when animals use their powers, a mutant, or in Grimalkin's case, an abomination, which is what a mutant animal with otherwise human mutant powers is called. When they use their powers, there is a chart very similar to, well, same in concept to what you guys have for animal mutations. Only the chart for humans is, or for, they're not humans, but the chart for human mutants is a little different. And in many cases, using these powers comes at a serious cost. After around the second hour after the fire has gone out, Grimalkin is still, for the first hour, he's standing, concentrating, kind of moving around every now and then just to keep going, to keep focused. After the first hour, he settles into an area, and you can see that he is straining, that the effort of using this mutant power to warm this area against something as powerful as this ice storm is taking a serious toll on him. And at about the 5-hour mark of the storm, Grimalkin just collapses. He's breathing heavily. He's conscious. He is breathing heavily. You can see that, well, you can sense that were he not a cat, he would be sweating. As it is, he begins to pant. The effort involved very visible, and he's, I'm sorry, the fire, the fire just won't come. I got nothing left. His misfire power has locked him out of, or the misfire of his use of his power, because his pyrokinesis ability allows him to spend a mutation point to stave off the effects of severe cold in an area for 1 hour. And after the second hour, he triggered a misfire, they are called, and it has locked him out of his power. The storm is still going. It's going to
Don't
get
worry
real
about the
cold.
storm. No, don't worry. You done enough. You done enough. Hey, a lesson from back home. All right, everybody, get together here. All right, together is real warm.
We like, unfortunately.
You
Uh,
all,
Yeah, I'll
sorry,
huddle
go
up.
ahead.
yeah, all up.
You all huddle together. I will need you all to make an endurance roll. I will give each of you a +1 modification to wait out the last hour of this storm. It is
Do we get the gear bonuses?
yes. You still get your gear bonuses.
Okay.
Thank God, my one success.
And the +1 should be what kind of die?
Skill die.
Skill die. Excellent. Thank you.
Let's go. The huddle.
Huddled
Good.
together. The wind finally invading the refuge that you have sheltered in. The area, the worst of the ice and wetness, still unable to find you, unable to breach your abode, but the cold does settle in. Huddled together, the last bits of the heat radiating off of Grimalkin, the last tiny, tiny glowing embers from the fire that's been out for several hours now. You huddle in miserable silence for another hour. Any words that you would have had at this point would be completely lost in the wind and the howling racing through your refuge. But then suddenly there is light. The sun warm on each of you. The wind has died down. You're still cold. You are still a little bit wet. Some of you are banged up, although if you'd like to eat a ration of food at this point, you can heal that last damage, or you can heal a damage. Wasn't the greatest rest, so any wits damage cannot be healed. But hey, you're alive, and the storm has passed. Unfortunately, the last bits of warm sun on your face disappear almost moments after the storm has passed. It raged for about 6 hours, meaning it is currently about 7 in the evening. You have some light left with the setting sun. Malkin looks around. Hey, we made it. It's gonna get real dark here soon, though. We can try to push on for a little bit, get out of this. Try to get out of this. Keep going, or if you wanna, you tell me what you want to do. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to just wait till morning?
All honestly, I want to keep going.
It can't be that much further.
Yeah, I think we got to push. I don't know. Well,
Well,
we don't have any fuel
halfway
for a
before-
fire left. I don't know that we could make it through the night.
Really good point. Well, I guess just keep your eyes out. You know, there's not going to be a lot on this mountain, but there'll still be stuff that we can find.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait. You guys smell that? I smell wood. It's this way.
Chip, I think what you're smelling is the smoke. It's in all of our fur.
I am heading back the way we came.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, he's just trying to help. Look, this is a real bad situation. And we'd be dead if it weren't for Grimalkin here. And we're all just trying to do what we can to help out.
Hey, man. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, speaking of helping out, just want to let you know, Herb, you are, tick free. No fleas, no ticks.
Tick free? What does that mean?
I mean, they ain't got, any of those, bugs on you,
Never fucking had them.
Okay, you know so much.
I do know. It's my bad. I know that. You know, I'll scratch at them if I had them. How about it? Huh? Maybe you got the fucking bugs. You ever think about that? You got the fleas and
Oh,
the
I
ticks
might.
and shit?
Yo, next, tonight, you check me, all right?
I check you. Okay. I check you. Yeah, let's get the moving though, man. Let's fuck the moving before this. I guess we need to get most of the sun as we can. We got to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Malkin nods, picks up his bag. I think you're right. We got to get moving. for the next tower, I need you all to make an endurance roll. This is going to, like I said before, since you were hitting a point where it is now becoming more about the climb. Fortunately for you, you all have brought extra supplies of rope and grappling hook.
Does that help
Together, those
us?
give. I'm sorry, I stopped. Together, those give you a +4 modification. Not modification. No modification. Hold on. I had this page up. Is it a modification or is it a gear bonus? It is a gear bonus. This is sort of the exception to the rule of normally only being able to use one piece of gear, since a grappling hook explicitly requires rope.
Yeah. It
and they
would
have
be
the
sort of
same
weird.
bonus. It would be sort of ridiculous.
And these are endure rolls again. Is that accurate?
Correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
And is this something the boots would apply to, or would they not apply to this? The boots are about a harsh trek.
Yeah, you know what? I would let them apply. I think that makes sense.
Should we roll one at a time to see if our equipment breaks by the time the last person goes to use it?
Well, it won't break unless we push, right? Or does it break automatically?
No, it'll only break on a. Well, no, it can break on a failed roll because there are
Okay.
always consequences for a
Right.
failed roll.
Gotcha.
I'm just thinking, like, if we all roll and then let's say the first roll biffs it, right, in some way, right, then it's like, well, how do we adjudicate everyone else's successes, let's say? So I don't know which is better, but
That makes sense. Like, I think let's roll one at a time.
Yeah.
Say we're all using the same rope and grappling hook. So that way we can break one in theory.
And still
Right.
have the other.
And we've got the backup.
yeah, excellent. I go first.
Okay.
Yo, not my problem anymore.
Do you want to go? I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, hey, go, man. You go, bud.
Yeah, and I got some successes. I got an extra stunt to help someone.
All right.
That's good.
Let's go, you.
Let's go.
Easy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Cat's made to climb.
It show is, baby.
You know, I thought about taking the climbing like power because I think the rats can get it. I think.
I think the rest can. I'm pretty sure they can.
Cassius climbing up the rope. There is a dreadful lurch as the grappling hook begins to come loose. There is a moment where he is just sort of hanging in air before gravity is about to take over. But one of you, both Cassius and Bartok, you have extra stunts to catch him. Who's catching him?
Oh, I got you.
Bartok catches the rope. Cassius catches Grimalkin, who just, like you pull him up and he is just beside himself. Thank you. Thank you. I was, whew,
Yeah. Yeah. Almost
everything.
shit yourself.
Mountain almost fucking got me after that. Jeez. Whew.
Yeah, yeah. This is why this shit's fun. This mountain climbing shit. Awesome.
Fun. Yeah, that's definitely the way I describe it. While we're walking, everybody keep your eyes open. Maybe we find some supplies or something.
Yeah, I'll make a scout or no nature roll to do that, whichever is
I
required.
like I like also
Offer everybody can make a no nature roll. those
Ooh.
making the no nature roll before you roll
Mhm.
know that essentially this will impact your ability to endure. It will, like, you're doing two things in a very dangerous location. You all are high up on the edge of the mountain. You have reached a point where most of your trek is now vertical or near vertical. So you can try to find supplies, wood, food. Well, no, not food, because that would be the purview of the hunting skill. You can do nor nature, or actually, as a hunter, if you'd like to hunt for food, water, supplies, you could do that instead. But doing so will implode. Blah, 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 will
Will implode.
impose is the word I'm looking for. A -1 modification onto your next endure roll.
I mean, I think we're okay for food, water stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure what supplies we could find that are going to make this easier on us. Or at least Hewlett isn't sure, and Hewlett's having a hard enough time with this climb, so I'm just gonna stay focused on the task at hand.
Alrighty. One more endure roll. We are at this point back to coats and cold.
Okay.
The OG group would have fucking hated this one, man. Like, I don't think none of us would have.
Two lizards? Yeah, that would have been not the greatest.
Good
Oh my
lord.
god, Adam, what is going on?
Oh,
I don't know, man. It's crazy.
I got you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Please help him.
Thank you.
I take I asked Cassie if Hugh can wear the beetle helmet I made that has the big horn coming out of it.
Nice. I'm gonna stop listening to Mountain Song and start listening to I Get By with a Little Help from My Friends. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, give it to him. Give it to him.
I like the
At this
idea.
point, you have successfully traversed about 5 of the 6 hours, and as you are walking and climbing and just
Stand alive.
forcing your
Stand alive.
way through the abject misery that is the cold and the snow of this mountain, you can, in the distance, it might be your eyes playing tricks on you. It might just be shadows and the darkness and trick of the light. Oh, I forgot to impose the darkness. We can deal with that on the last one. I forgot to impose the darkness penalty.
Thank you.
As you're not sure, but you feel like you can maybe see the cabin in the distance, to be sure, but maybe the goal line is in sight. You are walking, trudging, climbing, doing your best to just sort of scuttle over the near top of the western mountain, as Grimalkin has fallen in besides you, Cassius, and it's just so. I know you said you're coming to get a friend, but this is a real dangerous trek. Gotta be a really good friend. What's all this about? I mean,
Oh man.
you said is it really the leader of the resistance?
Like you said, he's a really good friend. We got to get him back at any cost. Well, I feel like the resistance need him.
Yeah, they're hiring. If you need something to do.
Hey man, yeah, no, we'll take you in.
think about it. I don't.
You should really think about. I mean, think about what you're living out there all alone. You know, the cats ain't really getting along too well with you. The resistance, you have something to do, right? You have purpose.
Yeah,
You can use that thing you do, right? Take out a few toasters.
Hey, look at that. You're already doing the worst of it. As like, we're trekking through night in in the fucking middle of an ice storm. You know.
guess. Hey, is that a? I think that's a fallen star up there. Oh wait, no, that's blinking. Oh shit, we got a drone.
Oh fuck.
Sure enough, looking up ahead, you all can see flying. You're used to drones flying way, way above you. Like when you are on the normal ground of Paradise Valley, the drones, are typically flying a couple thousand feet up in the air, far up enough that you can see them in the distance, little specks, blinking lights. But now you are several, well, maybe not 1,000 feet up in the air, but you are significantly higher than you would normally be. And the drone in this case is not flying much higher than you are. And you can see it kind of making a beeline at you, by you. Hard to tell exactly, especially in the dark. Whoa.
We gotta hide.
We gotta hide. Yeah, we gotta hide. Everybody hide.
Halo mode activate.
At this distance, Bartok, you're good. You will actually get a +2 modification to your roll. The range is far, or whatever the longest range band is.
Oh my god, look at that. Add another one.
Huge. Oh my god, yo, we've all spec'd for stealth.
You're a sneaky little guy. But Grimalkin, anyone? We got
Good
extra.
God.
It seems like as Grimalkin is saying that's a fallen star, oh no, wait, it's blinking. Like all three of us are grabbing him and just pushing his head under the snow.
He
Well,
looks, he says, "We gotta hide, we're gone."
He says, "We gotta hide, you're all gone," and then he just vanishes. Oh shit! Just falls down into the snow. And even though his jacket and clothes are mostly green, no, there's just snow. There's just snow where all of you were. The drone flies by, hovers over maybe a dozen feet high, like higher than where you are, but doesn't seem to pause. No hint of stopping, no looking around, just passes on by. A routine drone patrol that just wrong place, wrong time. If you all will make one last endure roll for me. The last hour, Grimalkin uncharacteristically quiet after the drone passes by.
And again, what kind of endure roll?
Same we wouldn't do it. Cold and coats.
Cold and coats. Okay.
Fine.
You
God
finally.
damn.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're doing
Everybody,
good, man.
whether it's the adrenaline of that drone patrol, whether it's the fact that the wind has died down, the clouds have cleared out, and the sky above you is just it's just radiant. Stars everywhere. You can see, the bits of the Milky Way galaxy just actual shooting stars every at far more regular occurrences than you would expect. And strangely, more blinking lights. Not the lights of drones. These are way too high for that. Up amongst the stars. Just blinking away next to the solid glow of the various constellations. There's just somewhere way up in the dark above you, flashing lights. What is clearly some last vestige of the humans that came before you, still floating through the darkness of space. I once again forgot to give you guys the modification for the fucking dark.
Darkness.
Teacher does it 2 times in a row. No homework.
Eventually, far ahead of you, what time it is, okay. By now, the sun, it is the middle of the night. There is enough light to get by. It's not great, but like I said, there is plenty of stars above you. There is no moon, so there's not actual like glow light, but you're getting by. When finally Grimalkin points ahead of you, and maybe a couple 100 feet up the road, you can see a small, kind of dilapidated, broken down house. For all that you've heard of the glory and splendor that the humans used to live in, this building lives up to none of that. It's in as rough of shape as any other building you have seen here in Paradise Valley. The door, first off, the building is not that large. It's a single story, it would seem. Maybe with a low, like, loft attic type thing. It's not impressive overall. For all the rumors of spirits and hauntings, there is a keening as the wind blows through on all the windows, which the glass broken, scattered around the floors, scattered around outside. The door that hangs on the front latch completely broken, and the door bangs against both the frame and then the wall of the house, depending on which way the wind is blowing. Snow has piled up against the walls, some blowing in through open windows, open doors. The Malkin just points. There you go. Eat cabin.
That's a lot of wood. Now we can finally start a fire. Survive this night.
I guess, yeah. Although it's gonna be a little wet, might be a little smoky.
Bare minimum, it gets us out of the wind. So let's get in. Let's get in there.
You go into the cabin itself. There There are the remains of furniture, desks whose legs have been broken or rotted over time, a cabinet that has no doors left, no contents. For all that this was some sort of place to be, there doesn't, in any part of this small cabin, have the feeling of living in. This was not a place where someone lived regularly. Whoever came here, they left nothing. There are picture frames that have nothing in them. There is a fireplace that has a metal grate in front of it. There's no ash, no soot. It's never really been used. There's a broken down bed frame. The leg, two of the legs have been broken. The metal of the box spring poking through, but no mattress, not even the remains of sheets, nothing like that. As you search through the house, stepping over bits of wood and uh, Hugh and Cassius, you have seen the devices that the humans used to attach to their feet to come whistling down the mountains, and there are the remains of a few of those here and there, but in a couple poles scattered around, some blades scattered around, but nothing else that ever suggests that anyone lived here, let alone anything haunts it. Just the skeleton of a building without the lived-in soul of some of the other places in Paradise Valley.
Okay.
Can I sit in one of the pieces of furniture?
Yeah, you settle into one of the chairs. It kind of groans as you do, the legs definitely threatening to break at any moment. The springs of the seat kind of poking your ass, but hey, you're off your feet.
That's the good stuff.
Malkin looks around. If you want to rest, we can rest here. I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty beat from that climb.
Yeah, I think
Or if you're really, well,
No, you
look
don't
around.
even have to finish. Let's get some rest.
yeah,
You
we go call it.
you you saved our lives. There's
Saved
the
you. We're still up here, aren't we?
Well, yeah, but we wouldn't even have gotten here. We wouldn't even have gotten to this shelter if it wasn't for you. We appreciate that and acknowledge that and want you to know how grateful we are. Whether you decide to join the resistance or not, I'm glad you offered to take us up the mountain.
Say that now, but you got to get back down at some point. So, well, we can find somewhere. Gazius is right. We can burn some of this. Burn some of this shit. Keep us warm for the evening. I can show you the way tomorrow. How's that sound? Unless you really want to go in right now. I don't think that's a good idea. We're all a little beat up, a little tired.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it for now. We're gonna take a little bit of this wood, make a little fire, and sleep. Uh, Can I go start snapping some wood? Snapping some wood for us to use?
Yeah. There's plenty of broken down furniture. You can pull kitchen cabinet doors off.
Yeah, I'm taking kitchen cabinets apart. I don't know how to take it apart, so I'm just like ripping it out. 1 foot on the counter, the other on the ground.
just ripping things apart. Hell yeah.
As a man nowadays with current technology and info and ways to look things up, I still don't know how to take apart most of the things in my house.
You all can get a few hours of shut eye.
Hell yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think I'll eat the other half of a boot I have
God damn it.
in my backpack. Kind of gnaw at it for a while. I will use my herbivore power to eliminate the need to eat and drink for the day.
All right.
Let me
Roll your feral die. You're good.
Yes.
Never punish.
Never punished.
I'm gonna do my eating and drinking for the day as well.
Yep. Mark off a ration, mark off some water, and you can get your sleep. Anything anybody wants to do before settling in for the night or getting up early tomorrow? And also, approximately what time do you all plan to set out in the morning?
Probably, as early as we can. I'm wagering. We've already spent too much time.
Yeah.
Sunup will be about 6 a.m. It's roughly about 10 p.m. as you all settle into Peak Cap. So, plenty of time, plenty of rest.
Yeah. I asked Grimulkin, like, where from here?
He smiles and points out one of the rear windows. About it's only about, well, it's a little bit that way. It's not far at all. I'd say you could see it from here, but you kind of can't.
I always thought this place was haunted, but it's not spooky or scary at all.
Just
It's kind of scary. This place. The walls barely keep the cold out, even with the fire, and it's just noises all the time.
Yeah, you're right. It is scary. I just didn't want to be the one to say it.
it's not even scary. It's kind of sad in a way.
What do you mean?
Man, it's like well, like it's a place where people supposed to be here, right? Most people are supposed to be like here, and then it never came to. It's like a dead plant before it bloomed. That's never happened.
Uh, I guess. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't feel like this is ever a home. And I thought there'd be more like human stuff up here.
Yeah, man, it's just like a shitty cabin back in the cat tribe, man.
I don't know. The place is kind of nice. I could see myself in here.
Um, hey, man, if you want to live in fucking Pete Cabin, yeah, have fun with that. That's
Me and maybe me and Glitter come up here. You know,
oh yeah, you and Glenn get up here and get fucked up all day. Hell yeah.
I don't know about that, but yeah, me, Glitter, like I look around the room, like 48 of my cousins.
Actually, how many days were we out for? 3 days?
Uh, you mean we've been climbing?
I think like no, like when we huffed glue, didn't we go out for like 3 days actually?
Oh yeah, I guess it's kind of been a
Day,
couple days.
day and a half.
And a half. Okay.
Yeah. You guys were out for about 36 hours.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks.
We basically, man.
It's
But,
been 2 leaf turns. I think.
2 leaf turns. Okay, I don't know what a leaf turn is anymore. I thought it was a month, but now I was like,
Yeah, leaf turn's
hey.
pretty long. Yeah.
And then at one point, I thought it was the seasons. I'm gonna be real with you. Leaf turning, it's just like it's whatever you want it to be at
I
that
think it's
moment.
whatever you want it to be, right?
You can't use context clues of how long that was.
Yeah, it's one of those like those phrases that you need the context in order to decipher it. What do they mean?
I don't have anything.
Uh Look, I just want to say, it's pretty cool being all the way up here, with all yous, and I don't know. It's just been a while since I have friends. I just wanted to say that, just in case, I guess.
Oh man, you ain't got no friends in Rat Tribe?
I mean, I got lots of friends in Brad Tribe. Everybody knows me.
Do they like you?
Yeah, I mean, a couple, I guess.
That's good. Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know why you're saying all the like sad shit, man. We didn't even get there yet.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, you think if he was able to like jump off the side of this, mountain and be like flying?
Girl, I thought about it. That'd be fucking cool though, right? To fly? Or at least do that weird shit. You're like, you're not flying, but you're also not like falling directly down. You're kind of just going downward slowly, like forward.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's only flying if you can land.
You know, I
Other,
seen spiders fly. You ever see that?
Spiders can fucking fly.
Yeah. Yeah, like you know, spun up some of that shit out of the butt and then floated away.
You don't really get a lot of spiders in the cat shop because of the cold, unless that's false. And I don't know how spiders work. I don't know if there's cold spiders.
Well, maybe the spider's here with us right now.
Oh shit!
Oh, hey, you gotta check me, for fleas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, be sure to get really in there though.
Uh, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try to match. I'm going to pretend to do that and measure enemy. How did you measure enemy shit work? Okay.
You make a measure enemy test, which I believe uses your.
My instinct. What?
Yep, your instinct.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Successes, baby.
Who are you? I'm sorry. Who are you using this on?
I'm using this on Bartok, and like I can't remember if this is how the ability works. Can I get a read on one of his stats or some shit like
GM must
that?
tell you your enemy's highest attribute and skill scores. So, what is your highest attribute? I think you have an agility of 5, which means
I have an agility of 5.
yep. So that's your highest. This is your highest stat. So you only have
Yeah.
1 5. What is your highest skill?
Fight. It has 4 strength, 4 in fight, so it'd be 8 total.
Just the skill. You don't need to tell me the stat. So
Oh.
agility 5, fight 4, and then you have a stunt. You get that just on success. With a stunt, you can choose to get extra in a fight, strike fear and cause doubt, predict the enemy's moves. I mean, it's all combat
You think you can
applicable,
predict
but
me?
if there is something else you want to know,
I can't even tell you what I'm gonna do.
if you want to hunt the fleas and ticks, you have hunted the fleas and ticks, and good God, Sean, how many fleas and ticks are we talking?
Oh, I don't know. How many do you? What do you think is appropriate?
I don't know. You tell me.
right, based on the way you've described your character, all the fleas and ticks.
Yeah, you find some. I think you
It's
find
not-
some.
it's definitely double digit. I can say that. I can definitely-
I'm what? I will eat them if you don't.
I definitely will.
Okay.
It's a food drug for you today, man.
Herb just pulling ticks off you and handing them to you.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
let's make a little pile of them. You know, make a little meatball.
God damn it!
We're done being a whole bunch of ticks.
You all pass the evening
Thank you.
in one way or another. You do, you do get your full night's rest, a real rest this time, so you can heal up whatever damage you may have suffered, including confusion and fatigue
Mhm.
and instinct. If you have the opportunity to do excuse me, your tribal behavior.
Oh man, I think you have a good day. I think you have a good day. I
Yeah,
think
doing good.
great. I'm ready to get on. I'm ready to get along. Just saying, guys, when we get in this labyrinth, just know we're due, bro.
We are due.
Do you so go a little crazy. Do that, do the weird thing. I'm gonna fucking
Getting a lot of feedback on your mic. It's not even feedback. It's just like static.
A
I'm
little
not sure what I'm
crunchy.
hearing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
it's a
little
little
crunchy, a little digital.
how's it now?
The same.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same. Yeah, I mean, we can hear you and
Yeah.
understand you. It's just, there's a little crunch. Like the ticks.
Goddamn.
You thought it was over.
You're
You thought the
fucking
nightmare had
dead.
ended.
Is it better?
That is better.
Yeah.
The takes, bro. You were getting me.
You all pass the evening at the sun's first light peeking in through the glassless windows. You all are, unless you have brought blankets, I assume still kind of huddling together for some extra warmth.
I think so.
Not far from the fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice.
Grimalkin
Cozy.
stretches out, holds open his hand, a little tiny flicker of flame reappears there. Oh, good. Fire. The fire's back. Good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess if you're ready, I can show you to the labyrinth whenever you're ready. I'm gonna sit down and have something to eat. You just let me know when you're good to go.
All right, as soon as you're ready, I'm ready, man.
I check the imp rifle. Everything looks good. Pack charged. Right? Flick a little switch, a light comes on. Oh yeah, we're good to go.
He leads you out of the back of the cabin, and about 10 yards away, there is a gray block just set directly into the mountaintop. The side of the block is covered by a metal grate. And this grate has definitely been here for some time. Worn down by time, much of the metal has begun to rust. There are stains along the hinges. Grimalkin points. That's about where I came out. They put that lock on it ever since then. It's it's a long way down, but there's a ladder you're gonna have to climb. But be careful. Are you sure? Look, that's the labyrinth. Nobody want. Are you sure you want to go in? I mean, I got out once, but I was real lucky. I was real lucky.
Well, look, I need this job real bad. Okay, so I'm going in. And, you brought us here. Your job's done. But, look, if you come in with us,
Oh
we
no,
stand a better chance. Oh, no? Okay,
no.
I was hoping to,
I
maybe, convince you at the very end here, but, yeah, okay.
and he takes like 2 steps back. I'm not going back in there. I got out. I don't want to go back in. I might not get back out.
Hey, that's fact. Yeah, go ahead, man. Hey. Oh, nice knowing you. Good to see you soon.
You anything we should know?
I don't remember much of what's in there. Mostly remember coming out. Like I said, though, it's a long climb.
Yeah, climbed all right.
Hey, if we was looking for someone in there, wait, you got any idea where they might be?
I woke up in some sort of operating room. So if you're looking for someone, I sure fucking hope they're not there.
All right. Can you break this lock?
Uh, yeah, I can try.
Go ahead and make a force roll.
The force.
The force is with you.
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude.
Easy. Can I break this lock? I can try. You just kind of grab it, yank, and it comes apart. Just breaks right in your hand.
I broke the lock.
They probably won't notice.
Hey, it's whatever.
All right, come on, in. Hey, bring it in. All right, come here, come here.
I try to hug him if he'll let me.
He will. He hugs you back. Be safe. Been a while since I've had anyone to talk to. Y'all, you three are all right, even if you are a rat.
Say, Grimalkin, before we head our separate ways, you should know, asked Nightclaw to reconsider putting you out of the tribe. Said he'd think about it and might send somebody your way. I just wanted you to know you're still free to choose whatever you want, but just know if you see some cats headed your way, they're probably just looking to talk. They're not up to not up to no good.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go back.
Hey,
But you know what? Hey, I appreciate that. I won't set them on fire. I won't burn
that's
them.
right. That's all I'm asking. I figure you've demonstrated more than enough to me to indicate that you should have the choice about what you want to do. It shouldn't be up to us or to them. And so I thought it'd be nice if they'd come out and reconsider so that you can make the choice on your terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like, nah, man, I don't want your fucking help. I'm going to do it all on my own. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh, what?
pretty much kind of cuz like kind of, fuck them. They threw me out. I don't think I'm going to go back. But I appreciate what you done. And I appreciate the warning so I don't burn some folks don't.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
think about the job offer. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna
Is
see
it,
the guy. I'll put in a word.
okay, I mean, is there someone I should talk to like
You're talking to him. What are your qualifications? What are your skills?
Fuck.
I mean,
Are you fucking kidding me, Jeff?
You gonna
set
fucking
things on fire with my brain. I'm good with my crossbow.
you gonna fucking bust his balls here right now?
Okay. Yeah. And if you was like a kitchen utensil, what kind of utensil you be? I just like to toss these, oddball questions, these curveballs.
He'd be one of those big metal spoons with the little grates and
That's a good answer. I was gonna go with uh, I was gonna go with that thing, the metal thing that spins and you put stuff on it to cook it. Like I cook stuff.
Cool.
nah.
That's a good answer. Hey, look, I put my hand up. You're hired, okay?
Okay, okay.
Keep up the good work.
Right. Yeah. Well, okay. Good
Yeah,
luck in
welcome to
there.
Resistance. You see any, robots? Kill them. All right, take them out.
Uh, I
If
mean,
if possible.
yeah, I was gonna say I probably won't do that. I'll probably just run. I'll probably just hide unless it's like a single drone. But even that's kind of, I don't take that out. It's gonna call in more, and then I'm back down where you guys are. And no offense, but I don't want to meet you guys down there.
Right. And also, if you see any beautiful women out there, tell them about me. Okay.
I'll make sure I do that.
I'm leaning into this lover boy aspect a lot, and
This lover boy aspect of Cassie's 18 player.
hey,
Remember when you
yeah,
guys first met him? You were like, "How can we kill this guy?"
true.
Grimalkin uh, gives you each a nod, hugs Bartok, who is already hugging him, and takes a few steps back.
Like he goes for a hug, I'm already hugging him. I'm just taking for ticks.
I'm just checking for dick.
Be safe. I guess I should get back before Nightclaw's people show up.
Wave.
Yeah, he wishes you good luck one last time, and then turns to go.
Hell yeah. Let's get the fuck out. Hey.
Is that you opening the way?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Excellent.
There is a tortured cry of metal on metal as this grate, which has clearly not been opened in some time, uh, swings open, revealing uh, a fairly narrow, what looks like an air shaft. It's only about a yard across, so it's tight, but definitely doable. And there is a those like those like rung ladders that you use to climb down into like a sewer.
Yeah.
That's what you see. A number of kind of rusty metal handles that seem to descend the length of this air shaft down into darkness beyond your ability to see.
I rummage my bag, take out my one torch, light it with my tinder box, and I drop it. I want to see how far, like, how down it goes.
Down, 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 down. You watch as your torch just descends and keeps falling, falling, falling until it doesn't go out, but it just passes beyond your ability to see. The light is not strong enough to make it all the way up to where you are.
That's a long climb.
Make a scout check as it drops, actually. See if what else you gather while it's doing that.
Sure. Yeah, do I notice in the glimmer of light any maybe there's like an access point along the way?
That's
Oh
Yeah.
no. That's it.
Yeah, other than there is the telltale signs of it passing several floors, but like there's a brief moment where it's not that the light flares, it reflects off something. You have no idea what. And it just then continues to drop down and out of sight. Somewhere well below where you are, well beyond your ability to hear it, your torch thunks against the ground, sputters out.
So we doing biggest first or biggest last?
it's up to you.
Oh, okay. I go. I get on the ladder and start climbing.
I'm going last.
I'll
The
slot in
metal
between. Yeah.
Okay. The metal rungs, although old, are sufficient to support your weight. I'm not making you roll these endure checks to go down. You climb about 100 yards down. It takes what feels like forever. In reality, it's only about 10 or so minutes. Your arms are kind of screaming at you after the first 100 yards. And although you don't actually reach the end, what you do reach is a large metal fan blade. Stationary, seemingly hasn't covered in dust and bits of snow. It has seemingly not moved in some time. You have to rotate the fan a little bit to be able to uh, continue your climb down the ladder. It seems to be in far better working order than the grate, however, as moving it does not produce any real sound. No, rusted metal moving against rusted metal. You pass another one 10 minutes later as you continue to climb. Your arms so tired. 200 yards, another fan. 300 yards, another fan. You've been climbing for about a half hour. Sure, part of that is going slow enough that you keep your companions close by and just slow and methodical so that you don't risk slipping. But it still feels like forever before you find yourself still on the ladder, but in a much wider not corridor. It's still just a large concrete cylinder descending into the dark. After climbing for 30 minutes, the narrow confines of the ventilation shaft you've been climbing in does open out into a much wider area. This one about 15 yards in diameter instead of 1. You notice about another 100 or so yards deep, another ways beneath you, that there are a number of hallways that jut off this central ladder on which you are climbing. The ladder also continues down, down, down into darkness. What really catches your attention from these walkways, there is both a pale blue glowing light and a very just soft hum. The sound, it is a sound with which you are not entirely familiar, but it kind of sounds like when you just clicked on the Emp rifle. A steady, soft hum. And the air in this shaft is still I need a better word. The air in this corridor is still a bit wet, a bit damp, but it is cooling.
Okay.
And it is cool, but it is not cold. The biting cold of the mountain having faded away above you.
Yeah.
You climb another 10 minutes down and find yourselves on a circular landing. There are the ladder again continues down below you. You don't see your torch.
Am I the only one that's like amazed that the torch didn't like I mean it made it all the way through these fans? I mean that's like incredible, right? I mean where'd it go? You know?
But I mean, clearly it went down, but maybe it's just so far down we didn't hear it or we can't see it. Can we see it now?
Nope.
I think so. It's just crazy, right? I mean it was so hard for us to get down here, you know? It's like a 1 in a million shot.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if something, maybe it made it all the way down and then something took it.
Hope not.
It can't be a 1 in a million shot because that means that they're due.
No, because if they're due, then we're not due. But we're due, right?
You better hope. You better hope we're due.
We're like in like a the only way to go is still down, right?
Correct.
Right. Okay.
You climb another about 100 yards down. Takes you another about 10 minutes. You've been climbing for like 40 minutes now. Your arms hurt. Your legs are tired. But you eventually set foot on a kind of narrowish, maybe 1 to 2, somewhere between 1 and 2 yards wide. There's a simple rail to keep people from falling over. And there are 3 hallways on this level, each kind of equally spaced around this central circle. You can see below you, very, very distant and very, very hard to make out, that there is, I should say, more of the same blue glow. There are definitely more levels below where you are. The hallways are each about maybe 5-ish feet wide. They're not, they're standard hallways. Nothing. Uh, Nothing certainly some of the larger watchers that you've seen would be able to use, and certainly not comfortable for you to walk side by side with someone, but it is possible, just if a little cramped.
First floor, and there's a door for each of us.
We're not going through different doors, man. You're
What
fucking
do you
insane.
What do you mean?
Why are we splitting up?
Well, I mean, we cover more ground, obviously. You're trying to find them or what?
We can do that, but what if there's two in one hallway, and then now they got one of us already?
Well, I don't know. I didn't really think that far, okay?
Let's all just pick a fucking door.
Well, hey, you lead the way then.
I'm sorry, just a small correction. You did not. Once you exited out into this larger chamber, it was only about 15 yards to the layer or to the walkway, not 100 yards.
Okay.
Um, which door do you want to go in?
Uh, let me see. There's three doors, right?
3 hallways. Yeah.
Three hallways.
Is there any
I'm gonna
signage or anything? Any indications that we can use to differentiate these?
Make a comprehend roll.
Also, do we know how to read? Like,
Kind of. Like, you can read. There is writing that is used, but the reality is you have a very rudimentary understanding of the written language. Most
Yeah.
of the history of the various animal tribes is not written down. It is all oral history. But graffiti for the resistance is a thing.
Mhm.
So, one success. The words, you're not sure what they are, but as you climb off the ladder and onto the landing, you do recognize at the very least the symbols that are adjacent to each of the walkways. The first is a book. The second, the hallway. Essentially, if you were to keep walking clockwise, the next hallway, the second hallway, you see a plate and a knife and a fork on either side of the plate.
Okay.
And looking towards the third hallway, you see what looks like a bed on the sign.
Yeah, I will point those out.
I said we go in the sandwich one. I point to the one with the book.
Also,
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably like a library or something. I think that's a book, not a sandwich. It would be weird for them to have a sandwich room and then a separate room with a knife and a fork. I don't understand why they'd have a room where you eat things with your hands and then another room where you eat things with a knife and fork.
I mean, sounds pretty good to me.
do you think they keep Do you think they keep it in the bedroom?
I don't know. I mean,
People what in
if
the
I,
bedroom?
The people, the other people, the rats and the cats and all the
Yeah.
other people.
I don't know. I guess it seems like the best place to put people. I don't know that the machines need to rest like that, but
Then why would they have a bed?
well, maybe Maybe you're right. Maybe that's where they keep their prisoners.
This bed is like it's like just right here, right?
Well, the sign that has a bed on it is here, but
Yeah.
like there's the hallway that, that's sort of like the guidepost that is down that hallway is something to do with beds.
I got you. Yeah. I mean, look, we could take a nap. You know, it's a long climb. My tail is tired.
I just got here and boy, is my tail tired.
Do you want to go look at the bed? Do you want to go to the sandwich?
You guys check out the beds. I'll check out the sandwich.
Are you sure?
No, I'm going with you.
Oh, okay.
Where are you going
Technically,
first?
you should be coming with me because I got the imp, but
Sounds like we're going down the hallway with the beds.
The beds.
for lover
The
boy.
beds. Lover boy. A good old fashioned lover boy.
You have to go around the entirety of this sort of circular chamber you're in to get to that hallway. Like I said, it's the last hallway. Fairly narrow corridor, extends probably 10, 15 yards down the hallway, maybe at most you're looking at 50 feet of hallway. And there are individual, down the center of the ceiling, every once in a while you pass underneath a clear frame that glows, and every once in a while those lights flicker and buzz and hum, and some of them as you walk under just go out entirely and don't come back on. Individually there is nothing there's nothing different on each of these 5 to a side. There are 10 doors down this hallway. And other than the numbers 1 through 10, there is not anything that differentiates them. There are a number of paintings, portraits of various humans that hang in the spaces between the doors. A number of very well dressed, very stern, very austere looking men and women, like almost in what we would know to be kind of old Victorian garb, like, things buttoned up all the way up their neck to their chin. You've got these round, these tall, dark hats that seem to add another 1 or 2 feet of height to these individuals. There is a number of plaques underneath these pictures, all of which have worn over time, and each one lists a name. These names mean absolutely nothing to you, and honestly, reading them to pronounce some of them is something that would be difficult. These are very long names. Like I said, there are a total of 10 doors down this hallway, 5 on each side, and they're all they're in pairs directly across from each other.
Open one up.
Yeah, I want to go with 2.
Opening up the rooms shows that or opening up the doors rather, shows that each of these rooms are identical and not what you would describe as comfortable. All of the rooms are very small. We're talking maybe 10 feet long by about 5 feet wide. They look more like more maybe 10 by 10. There is a small fold up bed, like the kind of bed that is hinged to the wall and held up on the front corners by chains. Each room has a wardrobe, a small toilet, and a small dresser or chest at the foot of the bed. Assuming you are going to take the time to go through them all, there are I'm not going to even make you roll these. I mean, actually, I should ask, like, how quiet are you being? How quiet and how careful are you being?
I'm pretty quiet about this. I feel like I want to keep this stealth advantage as long as possible.
I sort of assumed you all were being kind of quiet since, you're
Yeah.
walking into the labyrinth, a place where are, there are watchers. Um, it doesn't take more than 5 or 10 minutes to search each of these rooms. Like I said, there's not very big and there's not a whole lot in them. You do find a number of things that have somehow managed to survive time. You find a lot of just you find a significant amount of like threadbare clothing, moth-eaten and ruined. There is very little to be salvaged from it. You find, however, in one of the rooms, a hanging up in one of the wardrobes, zippered in a protective bag. You find a garment like what they are wearing in the like what one of the men is wearing in the pictures on the walls. A very, very finely crafted black set of pants with a long black coat. The coat itself is in the front is cropped to like maybe just the bottom of your ribs, but has what looks like almost like a beetle shell down that goes all the way down to the legs. A very fine collar, a bright, clean white shirt. You all have found a tuxedo, which is a relic in the Mutant Year Zero core book.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, not relic, artifact. It may be in the list if you look it up. A set of clothes with a black jacket, pants, and shirt. On the front of the shirt, a wrinkled strip of cloth hangs. These clothes will impress everyone around you. As long as you choose to wear the tuxedo, it does not count against your weight, and it gives a +2 bonus to manipulate. This bonus would also apply to dominate, since you all do not get
Yo.
the manipulate skill.
Yo. That's pretty good for a up and comer.
In one of the rooms, tucked away in the bed that has been folded up against the wall, although the sheets themselves have been ruined by time and the dampness, and it's not even dampness, it's just more of the critters, like the vermin and insects that still kind of inhabit this layer. But tucked underneath one of the sets of sheets, you find it's about what, you know what, never mind, because you actually seen this before.
Okay.
You find a teddy bear, although it
Oh,
is not a
nice.
teddy bear. This is in fact a stuffed rhinoceros.
Okay.
It has all the same functions as a teddy bear.
Nice.
You find a small bottle of pills sitting on the back of one of the small dressers that are in this in one of the rooms. You have kind of seen this before, Hugh. These are pills of some sort.
Okay.
These are antidepressants. When eating these, you immediately heal all doubt you have suffered. There's hold on. There are how many doses? 4 doses. I guess technically I should have you roll to comprehend all these things before you can use them, but just from a mechanical aspect, from a story aspect, we can do that later.
Are you gonna take those pills? I don't need them. I'm kind of high on life.
By life, by life, do you mean glue?
I can't handle it, man. You saw.
No, I mean you don't have any glue, is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's okay. No, I'm not interested in glue.
Oh yeah, I don't have any glue. Sorry,
Share.
but hey,
Everyone.
maybe we find some glue.
The last thing of significance that you find, it's actually 2 things tucked into one of the small wardrobes in one of the rooms. You find a photo album, a small book, rather, containing a number of pictures, mostly faded, but still visible. The individuals on the walls are among them, although there are other people in these pictures as well. You see pictures you see pictures of these people hanging out together, smiling. You see them in their laboratories working. You see test subjects, the feral ancestors of your kind. You see some of the places you have been in Paradise Valley. You see a picture of them having drinks in the ballroom of the lodge. You see pictures of some of these individuals on the ski lift. You see pictures of individuals in various places throughout Paradise Valley, some familiar, some unfamiliar. All humans, all dressed very, very prim and properly when they are not in their lab equipment. What really strikes you is the absence in these pictures. You pour through pages and pages, probably close to 100 pictures, and never once in any of these pictures do you see a single photo of the robotic watchers. And as you go to close this photo album, one of the pictures falls loose. And if you go to your handouts tab, you will see handout 1. Labeled on the back of this picture, I can't send it to journal for some reason. I thought I used to be able to do that, but I can't. Do you all see the handout I am talking about?
I do.
Yeah, I can't send that to
A photograph of Kaiser and Beatrice.
Kaiser and Beatrice Kilgore. Yellowed by age, this picture is unique in that this girl does not show up in any of the other pictures. Nowhere in the photo album. And in fact, this guy only shows up in a few of them. And in every picture that he's in, it's in the labs. He's never drinking or smiling or laughing with any of the other people here.
Hmm.
It takes you probably an hour total to search all 10 of these rooms to find these items and a couple other small tchotchkes, bits of what would be considered scrap. You know, a set of a set of plastic dice, a little a
Trinket.
couple faded books that are almost beyond beyond being able to be read. But it does not look like overall that these people kept many things here. That there were almost no personal items besides the stuffed animal that you have found and this photo album.
Hey, hey, you.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna eat that? I point to the rhinoceros.
This is not for eating, Chip.
Okay. I mean, then why did they make it so you could eat it?
Well, I understand that you can eat it, but most individuals can't. It's not
Oh,
actually for eating. It's for cuddling up with.
oh. I mean, I like cuddling.
It makes you feel a little better when you're feeling down. If I give it to you, do you promise not to eat it?
You know I can't make that promise. Look, I don't want to lie to you.
Well, I appreciate that, but you know that I can't give it to you then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all right.
I mean, if you want to cuddle with it at some point, just let me know. But we can't have you chewing on it.
Oh, chewing. Oh my god. You know what? Keep it.
Okay. I appreciate the honesty, Chip.
Should have gone to the sandwich room. Does
I
anybody?
do like the notion of us splitting up and us circling back to find you in the library, like rubbing your belly and like 7, 8 books just destroyed. Oh my god, they got so many sandwiches in here.
So many sandwiches.
Like
It
an
was all
automat.
soft. It was all soft in the middle, though.
I like the
Does
crispy
anybody?
ones.
Yeah, I like my sandwich is crunchy.
Yeah.
Does anyone want the tuxedo? I'm thinking Hewlett looks good in a tuxedo. Rank up, you know?
Yeah, why don't I'll hold on to the tuxedo. Herb, do you want the rhino?
That one's rhino? Yeah, I
Do,
can
do you
hold it.
want to hold on to the rhino? Why don't you take the rhino?
Okay.
Keep in mind the tuxedo only still counts as an item in your inventory unless you put it on,
Right.
and then your clothes would then count as the item.
Let me see what sort of inventory I'm dealing with here.
Mm-hmm. Also, we have a flashlight, right? Doesn't somebody have a flashlight right now?
I think I was given a flashlight.
Yeah,
were
you have
given
a
a
flashlight,
flashlight.
right?
Adia gave a flashlight to Cassius.
Just in case. I know you can see in the dark.
How much space does that tuxedo take up? Or will I just find it in the gear and it'll say there?
It's one line. It's a regular item.
Okay.
Unless you wear it.
Yeah, I'll add that tuxedo. All right. Oni, you're taking the Rhino, which means we've got pills and the photo album. Does anybody want to take the photo album?
Um, I don't think Bartok does. I think Gamma would have, but
Right.
I don't think Bartok cares.
I mean, if nobody else is taking it, I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will also say now the antidepressants will count as a tiny item. They do
Right.
not take up an inventory slot.
We're looking at the pills, and I just say, "Look, you know what I'm gonna say about these, okay?"
What? What are you about to say about?
He was worried I was gonna, I can't eat the, animal. I shouldn't have these either.
Well, yeah. Yeah, man.
There is also non-artifact. There is also the set of colorful dice that will count as a light item. I'm sorry, a tiny item. They're just scrap. They're worth one scrap. And then there is the faded book worth a scrap.
Is the faded book different than the photo album?
Yes, this is
Okay.
just a book, a reading book. This is super tiny writing. It's on the softest paper you've ever seen.
Now
It is
that I'm taking.
divided into a number of sub chapters, and it has a
Each
very
one more delicious than the next.
it has a slightly gilded cover, and it looks like the title is Bibble.
Oh,
The
delicious.
Bible.
Good Lord.
Your
That's
Bibble
a
tastes
Bible?
good. Do you want those dice? Noni?
Uh, well, I'm all right with taking the dice if you don't want to.
You can have the dice.
Am I taking the dice?
Yeah. Yeah. You can have them for sure.
Yeah, okay.
They count as a tiny item. They do not take up any inventory lines.
Oh, Master Shake.
Yeah. I made out like a bandit. I got a sandwich book. Crazy. I think once we gather here, we cautiously make our way. We have to go like back to the central area to get to these other places if we want to
Correct.
further explore. Do we want to further explore this level or go down?
I mean, we're here. I think it's worth exploring a little more.
Think so. I agree.
There
We're in
is
the hallway 2. So what hallway now? Cassius.
You guys are in hallway 3, which had the beds, or the sign with the bed. The next
Okay.
one up from you would be the fork and the knife, or there's the one closest to the ladder you were on, which was the book.
You guys want to go to the what was it? The armory, the one with the knife and fork.
The armory, yes. Let's go to the armory. Yeah, it's a picture of weapons and a shield. Definitely. I like the armory, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's actually the next one up from you, so you don't even like you would have passed it to go to the last hallway anyway. Much like the hallway that you have been in, it's a narrow corridor, maybe 5-ish feet wide, with similar pictures on the walls of very important looking men and women in very fancy clothing, very high collars, high brow. Although after the first like 10 feet or so, the pictures of people give way to pictures of what looks like important places. There is a giant arch, very amazingly decorated. There is what looks like a giant clock on a building. It's it's kind of unbelievable, honestly, kind of mind blowing. Um, and then eventually, without even with almost no transition, you find yourselves at a set of batwing doors. So they're half doors that are at about chest level, and they swing both ways. And as you look into this room, you can see it is a large rectangular room. At one end, there is not at one end, immediately close to you, probably 10 feet inside the room, there is a large oval table centered in the room, fixed to the floor. Around it are a number of chairs, 10 of them. There are plates and glasses and cutlery spread out on the table, but they all look like there was some sort of hasty departure from this room. Like they have been scattered about. Towards the back, there is what looks. I mean, you all have seen grills and cooking apparatus before, and that is what you see sort of at the back of the building. Or, I'm sorry, of this room.
Mhm.
Cramped for sure, with more pictures on the walls. These ones, all motifs of nature and um, kind of serene scene. There's pictures of a waterfall. There's pictures of trees, none of which match anything you've seen in Paradise Valley. There's a lake with fish in it, but there's no island. So again, it's not the lake in the center of Paradise Valley. Pictures of beautiful places, none of which are here.
This is crazy. What's all
Fucking
this?
fucking wild, man.
Say, is it real?
I mean, we're looking at it. Gotta be fucking around.
Whether it's real or not, it's beautiful.
Oh man, can't wait to tell the guys making the cat trap.
As you all look around, you can each make a comprehend roll.
Comprehend.
No, sir.
The true comprehender.
Yeah, the big brain boys.
You are in what is very clearly some sort of mess hall, some sort of canteen. Clearly, it has not been used in some time, not just because there are dirty dishes and silverware on the table, but as you're walking, you realize the dust on the floor is thick and undisturbed. No one has come this way in years. And as you're looking around, there are a few things that seem to be both standout and still potentially functional. The first thing that immediately catches your eye, Hugh, back in the kitchen area on a lower table, kind of right inside the door,
Mhm.
you spot something very, very familiar to you. Although certainly fancier and in way better shape than the one that you have seen in Gagarin's office. This coffee machine
Ooh,
looks like it has never been used.
okay.
The glass carafe is dirty, but uncracked, no stains, no sign that there has ever been coffee inside it. Cassius, you immediately spot by the door, hanging on the wall, what looks like a metal box, maybe a foot wide, or I'm sorry, a foot long by like 8-10 inches wide, couple inches thick. The box is entirely red, except for a white cross in the center of the lid. Whatever this was is clearly important because it is like labeled. The wall itself above it is labeled first aid. This is also an artifact available in the list. It should be available in the list, but if not, let me know and I will add it.
All right.
Or will I? Where is it?
Well,
Okay. It's actually in the Gen Live Alpha book. A red metal box with a white cross on the top and the side contains a number of items. Grants a gear bonus to heal checks, to heal damage, but not other kinds of trauma. Scouring through the kitchen, Hugh, you also find 4 packets of coffee
Mm,
and a carton of cigarettes.
ooh.
Bartok, the thing that catches your attention, there is a machine in one of the far corners. It's about your height, and there are a number of buttons down one side,
Oh
all
yeah, I like
all
buttons.
kind of faded, big plastic buttons, and you just kind of you walk up, kind of hit them all one at a time, and at first nothing seems to happen, and you just kind of meh, and you jam the last button, and as you do, there is a loud clatter as probably a dozen cans, each about maybe 6 inches tall, a couple inches across, all come suddenly clattering out of the machine and hit the ground. And as they do, each one just pop. The contents under immense pressure, just cause each of the cans to rupture. They don't really explode. There's no damage or anything like that. But it is enough to send these aluminum cans clattering around the room, making noise on the floor of the kitchen. One manages to survive. You manage to catch it before it, well, not before it breaks open, but before it manages to spill out all of its contents.
Like herb to glue, I go to this can, and gently empty it into my mouth.
It is perhaps the sweetest thing that you have ever tasted.
I'm on the floor now,
It is
like herb to
glorious.
glue. I am on the floor.
If you had any damage, you would heal 3 points of damage.
I don't. I kept saying
And
her, but
then-
I do mean you. We all understand this.
Yeah. And then you throw away this, or not you. Then you are left simply holding this red, white, and blue can that just says tab.
Babe.
Oh, we gotta find more of this. This is the stuff here. Damn.
You all hear that, by the way, as you know, just shy of 10 aluminum cans clatter to the ground, break open, and go flying across the room, bouncing off things, making no small amount of noise.
Hewlett will respond to Chip by just going shh, and then I want to listen to hear if I hear anything reacting to the noise of these cans hitting the floor.
Go ahead and make a scout roll.
The scouter.
4.
I hear everything.
No kidding. Let me get to the stunts on skills real quick.
When Hugh goes to sleep for the night, I'm gonna eat that fucking rhino.
Wait, are you hearing my thoughts right now?
As the cans settle and you tell everyone to quiet down, you strain your ears to listen, even going over toward the doors of the canteen so that you can kind of hear the so that you're kind of closer to where any sound would come from. There is very much the sound of watchers. You hear the familiar hum of drone engines. You hear the steady grinding of sentinel treads. It's hard to pinpoint exactly how far away they are, as the sound does echo. But with 4 successes, you do realize at the very least, none of it is getting louder. None of it is coming towards you.
Okay. I will quietly say to my compatriots, look, there are definitely watchers around. If you listen very carefully, you can hear the hum of their propulsion systems. But it doesn't sound like they're getting any closer or any further away. So it doesn't sound like they're reacting to that noise. But let's just try and be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I didn't know I was gonna do that.
I understand.
You all hush and listen and kind of realize that there's nothing else of real value to be found here. There is another sound that makes its way first to Hugh, but eventually you all can hear it. It is very, very faint, but you can hear the sounds, non-mechanical. You can hear the sounds of someone screaming.
Oh.
Much like the sounds of the Watchers, it is very far away. It is hard to pinpoint exactly where it is because of the echo. You can tell that it is somewhere below you.
We still gotta go down.
Yeah, just before we get to the reaction of that, I'm going to take those 4 coffee packets. I'm going to look
Okay.
longingly at the coffee machine, but just can't fit it in.
Mention it to anybody else?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll point out like, hey, look, um, we traded a machine that serves the same function as this, in Dogtown and got a lot for it. But the machine we traded was in horrible shape. This one's pristine. If I don't have room for it, but if either of you guys have room and are interested in getting a good return on something, you can get quite a lot in exchange for this.
I have room. I don't know if Cassius wants it or can take it.
If you have room, you can definitely go for it. I'm checking to see how much room I got left right now, actually.
Whoa. What kind of stuff you get with it? What do you mean?
Well, like I got a full toolkit for it, which very hard to come by, and serves me really well in terms of trying to fix things. And the machine I traded was barely working. I had to find pieces and sort of patch it together myself, and it wasn't in good shape at all. This one looks like it's never been used. I bet you could get a ton for it.
Yeah. Give me a hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
coffee.
Now, here, what you're going to want to do? I'm just going to pull some like random scraps out of my board, just to sort of wrap it and protect it a little bit. You know, nothing mechanical, just for the narrative.
Hell yeah. A rat wearing beetle skin with a big coffee maker strapped to his back.
Yeah, in
All
fact,
right.
when I traded this in the dog tribe, in addition to the tools, if I remember correctly, we also got that Emp rifle for it. We got the tools and the Emp rifle for a machine that wasn't in nearly as good shape as this one.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe I can, trade this for another one of these imp rifles, and then I can trade the imp rifle for some food.
Well, I think the Emp rifles are more valuable than the food is. We can get you food.
I don't know. I got discerning taste.
That
You
you
got a
do.
concerning taste.
Hey.
Okay. It is 12:30. You have explored 2 of the 3 hallways on the first level of of the labyrinth that you have made it into. You know that there are watchers beneath you. You know that there are other mutants here somewhere screaming below you. But what else you find here in the labyrinth we can get to next week, because I feel like 12:30 good stopping point.
Yeah.
Makes sense.